Well, good afternoon, everybody. Well, first point, are all countries ready to join immediately? All countries are now ready to join immediately. Initially, it's crucial to bear in mind the basic conditions for an optimal monetary area of origin, including the conversions, integrations, and the mobility of factors. We have to consider difference from one country to another. The macroeconomic indicators of the nations also allow visually clear and conceal the disparate insights in the futures with which every territory has. However, it's important to mention that although that the values is the difference, this don't mean that time nations consider some time or commercial relationships in favor of generate an optimal monetary area. The most representative factor of greater which lies in the renunciations that of the nations should make of the monetary independence and the considered variance that they could present their inflation on unemployment indices.
Hello. As we can now denote, Latin America is not prepared to create an optimal monetary area due to several circumstances and disadvantages planted in the previous point. But not everything is bad because there are countries that could immediately join an optimal monetary area due to their global indicators such as GDP, per capita, and can but in this case we will show it was a very interesting indicator, and it is the purchasing power of each Latin country, according to the Big Mac, and they ask why we decided to take this indicator as a reference and not the GDP or other better now indicator. And to begin with, let's define what the Big Mac indicator is. With this information, we can see that one of the main countries, if not the leader of the optimal monetary area, should be Brazil, since its currency is currently the most valued, followed by Uruguay, Chile, Costa Rica, and Colombia, while be the main countries be the pioneers in the application of the optimal Latin area. Brazil is in the sixth place, while at GDP of the billion and Colombia is ranked 21 is wide of GDP of milliards. And in the following table, we will find each of the countries chosen so that a burger of a couple of dollars will help us to promote the optimal Latin area. In conclusion, the current idea of the area of press in Latin America is quite flexible, but unfortunately not the same since the countries are no more than half prepared and therefore work must be done to strengthen the Latin economy through theories and international trade because it generates strong economies and a unit economic from Latin America will be the first optimal monetary spider in the world.
Continue. Point number three. Which countries should be integrated in the medium term? As we explained in the previous points, Brazil, Uruguay, and Chile are the pioneers in the Latin top three in the countries with the best economy of Latin America. But who are after them? And this events in the southern of part of America with beloved Colombia and developing economic but with an indescribable potential due to its size, geographical location, economic threats, and about its current stability, because it's no longer a country at a war and terrorist destinations and has a good economic and administrations. But there are also countries like Costa Rica and Honduras, countries with a much appreciated currency compared of another American countries. And this tells us that the Latin economic has the potential be the stronger economy in the world. We just need do it.
This is the question number 4. Our currency will have a context. of unity and history science. By creating this optimal monetary area, we will not only be sharing our currency, we will not be converting into a new group of nations which shall help us seize the best indicator of each on and each country's passions. Individual form would they must have improvised with the implementation of a group of Newton nations, which share air, capital, and labor. We will no longer be Colombians, Uruguayans, Chileans, or Brazilians. That will be, I'll be Latinos. And for that he must remember what you need us what makes us share history is not sadly accurate and it is our discoveries when their bats arrived and discovered that there was amazing more than Europe that had a continent with people so beautiful, so curious, so full of fire, and therefore our currency will be the colon, a coin that there's the word below. We are hero and they discover use. It is time to show them what a Latino can do. Goodbye.